What up, motherfuckers? And welcome to SGDC. Woo! I hope you're ready to choke on some massive content. I am your game developing host, Skibby Danger, the Rearranger. Show your stuff. Today we have a lot of introductions, and I figured I would do one as well. It's been a while. I don't remember when last time was, but it was a while ago. New Year's 2023.
The same presentation?
Yeah. I'm still the same shitty person, so I'm sorry. I mean, I figured just take the same one. I don't remember it, so let's go. All right. Oh no. How do I make it full screen? Hello, my name is James Newnorth. I used to be known as Magnus Kristoffer Donhill Nilsson when I was more Swedish, but now I'm not. Was a cool guy when I was young, kicked out of every fucking class, voted least likely to succeed in life, still not succeeding. I love fighting, love doing half piping, was placed in a school for special kids, three kids, 4 teachers, and I love programming from a young age. I spent my first years programming just by reading a book about C++ and not understanding why it didn't work, because I renamed my text file to .exe. But hey, I continued like that for 2 years. I learned the code, I just didn't know how to make it work. But then, when I went to high school, suddenly I had the highest grades because I actually did programming in school. Did a lot of security work, got kicked out of the military because I'm an asshole. Boxing, stuff like that. Yeah, loved going to music festivals. I don't do it as much anymore because I don't have time, but me and Belinda recently went last year. I don't know if Belinda's still there now. Okay. Yeah, then I became an adult, forced myself into trying out a relationship. Wasn't for me, so been happily single since I was 21. Bought my first home, became a CTO for a big company, and yeah, more programming. I basically reached all my goals when I was 21 and realized this sucks. So then I did other things. Since then, been working a lot of programming jobs, been trying developer evangelist for Sony, where I travel the world doing that shit. Running my own companies, working for big companies, working for small companies, and being a business developer and all that shit. And yeah, in the end, I found myself, I just want to do my own weird shit, which is Spelkollektivet, and then happy doing some just general programming in VOD, which I do today for IKEA, where I just get here's tasks, make this happen, and I do that, and I'm happy with that. I don't like having a leadership role, it's not my thing. I like these 3 games, generally. If you want to compete against me, I'll fuck you up. Favorite movies? Waterworld, obviously the best movie ever. And everybody who saw it with me recently, you know.
Oh,
yeah. TV series, The Boys, The 100. I know The 100 is for teenage girls, but I still like it. Some music I like. It's very mixed between metal to not metal. A lot of emo, a lot of dubstep, a lot of rap, and a lot of folk. Sorry? Oh. And generally, programming, boxing, music, crafting, enabling people. Yeah. Very ambitious, very burnt out. I lack a lot of emotions, real emotions, so I'm sorry if I don't always react the way you expect me to react. I have high expectations of myself. I feel like I'm a dreamer, I'm very logical. I'm committed to whatever I go for. I feel like I'm resourceful, impulsive, and depressed. I'm quite offensive. I don't like alcohol and drugs. I'm usually a class clown. I'm usually play devil's advocate, and I'm very competitive in some ways. That's it. That's me. Questions?
What has changed since 2023? There must be something that's inaccurate.
Something that's changed?
Yeah.
I mean, some things have changed. Like, I'm still me, but my outlook on what I'm doing and why might have changed. I realized during the winter break, when my burnout was the worst, that Spelkollektivet isn't what I set out for it to be, and that when I started Spelkollektivet, I was doing it hoping to find people I would enjoy personally to hang out with, and I don't feel like I found that in general. Like, there's very few people throughout these 7 years of running Spelkollektivet where I actually matched with people where I'm having real fun hanging out with them, and not just like sitting by the dining table and stuff like that, and the reason I figured it out during winter is because recently Biba and Cornet come by, and that's the first time I felt like I have someone to hang out with. I have people I can play games with, we vibe, and we can talk shit, and that's when I realized that for all these years I never found it, and it was both depressing but also good to there is good things for me in Spelkollektivet as well, and it can be better for me as well. So yeah, I see it as a positive thing, that I think that there is good things here for me as well, and it's not just all a shitty sacrifice. So yeah, I'm hopeful about the future. That's what I'm saying. Hello.
Best video game that released in the last 2 years?
I don't even know. I don't play new games. Factorio DLC. If that counts. Yeah, I don't know. I don't play a lot of new games. Sorry. Alright, nothing more? Thank you. In such case, we go back to front-ish. Nico, Das. Now I have two of you, Das.
That's bad.
You're the second.
What's the hotkey again?
Field spell.
Just
Top right.
Top right. Right.
Oh, the
Right.
heart.
That's the
Right.
up.
All right, I'm back. Hi, that's me. Who am I? You can call me Nico. My name is Nicolas, but Nico's completely fine. I'm a VFX artist, but also a solo dev. I love anything art related. I'm 30 years old, and I like long and enthusiastic walks through the woods. What have I been up to? Mainly working on Smite 2 since early November, and then looked through some pictures, and I realized I came out a lot during winter, and I didn't think that, but yeah, I did some things that got lost in my own head over work. And Enrique visited me in Spain, which was really cool. What's the plan? Gonna work. So more Smite 2, finish my game, trying to start to work out, read one book a month, and make friends as always. How long am I going to say? At least August. And yeah, outside game might lead to brain damage, but it's cool sitting out in the cold. Yeah, that's me. Any questions?
Did you come back to Smite? Because
Yes.
okay.
They fired us, and 6 weeks later they came back. Oh, guys, we need more VFX artists.
You got real stuff. I see. Okay.
Yep. but I like money, and I like, and I kind of like Smite. So
You're online, just.
What are your favorite games? Supposed to be
Doom Eternal, StarCraft 2. No. That led to trouble the last time. Doom Eternal, Smite, and probably God of War.
You got any examples, small examples of your VFX work? I know you on your Discords, you send some daily stuff.
Get the October reel.
Yeah, tonight is not for showing off my work, it's for showing off myself. Anything else? Cool, we're good.
Alright, next up, who's also back? Enrique Iglesias.
Hello. Let's find this. Wait, this is wrong. I'm not back. I'm Enrique. But hello, I'm back. I was here last year for 6 months, and then some break time, and then another 2 months. And just thought I'd reintroduce myself. I'm Enrique Maziero from Brazil, Italian citizenship. If you ask me about a hobby, I probably had it at some point. How I got to where I'm at was through small game dev projects, then gaming, then speedrunning, then tools for speedruns, and then mods for games, and then one big mod, and now I'm trying to set foot on the game development industry. Probably as a network or netcode engineer, we'll see about that. I guess the idea is now fill my portfolio and get a job. Favorite game? Probably Ringward still. I'm starting to move out of it, but this was the game that I played the most, speedrun the most, made mods for the most. Some close-ups in the extremely difficult kind of games, but also some heartwarming stuff there on the side. And this is more what was I up to last year. So last year the plan was in 4 months finish up this big project and then do another project and then go job hunting. Last year, well, it turns out if you plan for 4 months, it's gonna take 8. And at the end of those 8 months, you're gonna need vacations. And that's exactly what happened. So by December, I finished this multiplayer mod for Rainward. And then January and February, I was just destroyed. Did nothing. But now we're back. I'm gonna be doing just a proof of concept kind of game in the next few months. And then try and job hunt finally for a netcode engineer position. So what was the thing that I was spending all this time last year? It was an online engine for a single player game. Single player game with the most chaotic code base that you could possibly imagine. It was initially a game made in Adobe Director, then ported to Unity, but it never touches Unity API whatsoever, and it just implements an engine inside of that, and then get modding with it. And that was a lot of fun. So there was a huge project. I got a lot more people involved with doing the art, the audio, the different game modes. It was just a big lesson about netcode, but also project management, community management, and some marketing, because this got a lot of people excited, even for a free mod that is just on the workshop. Still tons of fun and a big project that I'm very proud of. But what's next? Still not happy with knowing how to make my own netcode stack of my own. I want to have an excuse to use different off-the-shelf standard netcode solutions. So I just thought, hey, 2 months, a prototype, what could go wrong? Yes, I could just do assets, but I'm doing the 3D models myself, the animations myself. I'm gonna work as much as I can into making my own things, just so I figure out the pipelines as well. Because I'm a big fan of knowing the entire pipeline for any project that you're in, because you're gonna be talking to people who also know that pipeline. If you know it as well, you can talk to them so much better. But yeah, that's me, what I've been up to last year, and a little bit of what I'm gonna be doing the next months. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to add multiplayer. All right,
Question.
questions? Hey.
Did you speedrun anything besides Rain World?
I speedrun Momodora, Rainward, and Noita. I had a couple first places in Noita for a while, now they're obsolete. I had all the first places in Rainward for a good while until now they're all obsolete as well. I'm like 4th or 5th place. And Momodora, I never got anywhere near the top 3. But yeah, games are fun. And was there a question here too?
That was my question.
Alright. Anything else? All good then.
Do you prefer Lucia or Lucas? Lucia. Okay. Next up, Lucia.
Yes, that.
Message request.
Go to message requests.
Oh.
And find your
Well, I'm Lucia, and I have my interest is being games, animals, aviation, military history, and firearms. Last year I took finally my handgun card, and I am a massive fan of Dragon's Web types. Where I'm from, my past. I'm from northern Sweden, originally from the area around Umeå, mainly Robertsfors and Bjurholm, but later on lived in the town of Ånge, which is around 1.5 hours from Sundsvall. And this is a watermill I took photo last year. I took IT at in Umeå at Dragonskolan, and I had done multiple works. I've been QA for Sordix, mainly doing for the game Aquamoto Racing Utopia. And they just started with snow. What was it? Like a snowmobile racing game. I forgot the name of. And they had also an unannounced project with another company, which I cannot talk about in details. And after that, I've been done a lot of things, like IT works and time. Take care of horses. It is me leading a pony now. My plan here. To get back into the game and to actually learn more other things, because I had come up with game settings but lacked the skills to do so, to make them realities of my own, or know how to turn to get others to get involved. So that's why I'm gonna take part of the Indie Quest. And so, any questions?
Is it a coincidence that you decided to attend an IT course in Dragonskolan, or?
Yeah, like it was because I was really into computers, and it was a good, and that was quite a local school for me at the time. So, and yeah. The name.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I got into Dragons later on in life.
What type of games do you want to make?
I have the idea of a Sutakun type game, but with a twist with insider sabotage.
some reason, but what's your favorite game to play at the moment, and what would you say your favorite game of all is, if you had to choose?
A favorite at the moment is being actually been quite a new release game, King of Gun Deliverance 2. I really love the first one, and the second one is just more of, but improved. But one of my all-time favorites must be Tavi You and I. This I got into in 2021, and it quickly grew to my top played game on Steam, which now I have almost 2,000 hours in. And I even met a group there and vacation in Germany, where I bought this hat.
Alright, thank you. Next up. Oh, it's private.
I can
Matteo!
I can do it on fire.
So, the scam that is making a TikTok business account. So, if you don't know me, I'm Matteo. I work for Placeholder Gameworks, primarily on the marketing side of things. And recently I had to make my first TikTok account. I lost my TikTok virginity, apparently. And this is some of the very interesting findings that I had. So first and foremost, you'll have the chance to make a business account on TikTok, which is what I did. And the results were interesting, to say the least. So the primary benefits of why you would make a business account is, well, you get a check mark that is visible on the profile and on the right side of the name when you browse a video. You can have links in your profile, aka like shop links in your profile /posts that users can click and get directly on the storefront, but only for certain storefronts, not Steam, for example. So. And also enhanced analytics, whatever that means. More in-depth data about the people who watch your videos. Well, these were the results of 24 hours of the first post. As you can see, 0 views, 0 followers, 0 likes, and 0 but in blue. Clearly something didn't work out, and so it was time to make a little experiment. I unticked this checkbox and I reposted the exact same video, exact same description, same everything, around the same time as well. And 40 minutes in, I was starting to see some traction instead of the 0, 0, 0. It's just flat nothingness. 6 hours in, it was quite okay, but still not really. And then 24 hours after, and here I went off to sleep, and I woke up to this. 24 hours as a normal account gave us around 11,600 views. I believe it's up to something like 14,000 right now. 155 followers, 1,400 likes, and still 0 but in blue, because why not? Some extra useful findings that I found was that, well, some people already knew about the game in question being like Craft, and some even played the demo or were at Poznan Game Arena, like not even a few months back. They all real users so far, and it was clear from what they were writing that they had seen the videos. And making a dedicated account for the game instead of making a company-wide one proved more effective compared to the previous TikTok account that we had. And it was very clear from the comments what people enjoyed the most. It was the mods, clearly. And so mods we will give. More will be had. We'll be focusing on that because people like mods. So let's give them that. Questions? Yes.
Is it possible that your business account was like stuck in moderator approval or something?
No, the post was public. It was It was visible from an unlogged session as well. So it was clearly an issue of TikTok wanting us to pay for ads and visibility for the video. That's my most likely hypothesis. Yes.
I'm not really familiar with all of the analytics of TikTok, but what does the zero but blue mean exactly? Or is that just some bullshit thing you added?
It was bullshit, yes. Primarily because like there was literally nothing happening. So I'm like, okay, zero blue. It was because in the slide template there was this one that was blue for some reason. So I'm like, okay, zero but blue.
It's a meme, Brian.
I don't fucking get memes. You record it.
But yeah, no meaning whatsoever. I just thought it was funny. Any more questions? Yes.
Do you find a way to like provide links and stuff still? Or?
So there's, as a normal user account, you can add 3 types of links. You can link your YouTube, your Instagram, and then a website. The website can be anything. However, they do not show up in like the website, like on the user profile. Those links do not show up. I have no idea why it's even an option, but like there is no way to like click it, except if you're a business account. Then they do show up in the user profile. But as I've seen clearly, it's not worth exactly. It's not worth having links if nobody will see them. So, any more questions? No? Well, thank you then.
Next up, Lente.
Yes. Hello. My name is Lente. Lente means spring in Dutch, like the season. I grew up on a ship, the left one. And about 2 years ago, I got my own boat to live on, the right one. I like to make games. I was also at Spel last winter for around the same time as now, so like 1 or 2 months. Yeah, I like to be here in winter because summer and spring is kind of nice in the Netherlands on the boat and stuff. So, yeah. So I'm a solo dev, I would say. But I have been making games like as a hobby for about 10 years or so, maybe. I tried going to school for game dev twice, but like first time it lasted like almost a year, and then second time a few months, and it's just not really for me. Then I got more into the whole indie development scene, and that was really cool. That was really exciting. So I decided to really focus on this. And you know, try to make a commercial game. And living on a boat can be relatively cheap if you do it the right way, and that helps, of course. This is my game. I've been working on it for 2 years. It's called Spilled. It's a little game about cleaning up oil spills. It's like a relaxing, cozy kind of game. Yeah, so with the college I went to, I saved some of the loan I had, which was kind of nice. A little sketch, but nice. And it kept me going for quite some time. Then I worked in a small supermarket in my town for a few months. And then I did a successful Kickstarter eventually, which was really nice. And it has kept me afloat up until now. Or like up until like a month ago or so, but that's something else. What else did I want to say? I just announced the release date today, which is going to be the 26th of March, and I want to do a little release party in the house, so that's going to be nice. I think that's about it. Or wait, how much time? No, wait, there's more. Yeah, that's cool. How much time do I have?
You have 1 minute and 45 seconds.
Hell yeah. I could show the trailer. With the mic or something?
Push the button
On the left, you have a microphone button there.
Yeah, so somewhere after the Kickstarter, a friend of mine, a tech artist, he joined my team, and he did like a big overhaul. So like all the graphic stuff you see is not entirely my doing, so some credit goes there. But yeah, that's my game, that's me. And questions, maybe? Damn.
Were you part of the most recent Steam Next Fest?
No.
Or
Sorry.
you've already been part of one, I assume?
Yeah, I think it was in October.
How did that go?
I don't know. I expect more. Didn't go bad, but I was right around when they changed how it works, kinda. So like.
Kind of randomized slightly.
Yeah, a little bit, and like smaller people get more stuff. So it was alright. Is anyone? No. Oh yes.
So about the Kickstarter, did you do any like things like special rewards or physical rewards for backers or anything like that?
Yes. So there's. I don't know if it's in here also. Yeah, you can see like the little animals you can save, like rescue. Those have names. Those are from the Kickstarter. So this, and then some statues here and there throughout the game that people got to design. Yeah, stuff like this for me.
What's the name of the frog?
I believe Croakfort. Yes. Flat.
If your game does really well, will you be upgrading the scoop on your real boat?
Again, sorry.
Will you be upgrading your oil scooper on your real boat?
I don't know. I should probably. Yeah. Yes. Thank you.
I swear I haven't shit my pants. Yeah, I have. All right, that was everything from the stream. Merry Christmas, everybody. We have one more presentation off stream, but for everyone online, happy Hanukkah. Bye.